Hey guys, it's Anaya and welcome to my channel. This has been a very long awaited video. This is a video that I have probably recorded 100 times and I'm doubting myself. I've been doubting myself, but I'm gonna stop. I'm going to stop and it's gonna start today. Hopefully. You'll know when I post it. I don't know if that's like a universal YouTuber thing where they record the video and then they just never post it because they don't like it. I don't know, but I need to stop doing that. But anyways, let's start with the video. A couple weeks ago, I had a session with my therapist and I was just telling her about how I feel like I have finally accepted the reality of at the time, my current situations, like revolving like in regards to like relationships and friendships and work, really all into one, and how just everything kind of like caved in on me at once, and then I had to like dig myself out. But like the sand was like this deep, but it felt like it was like this deep. Well, my arms are pretty long, so if I want to dig myself out, so my long ass arms, if you know me, you know how long my arms are, but deep enough to where it was hard for me to dig myself out. But no, seriously though, like I just felt like I was drowning. So I was telling her about how I finally feel like I've learned to accept things, handle them, and carry on. But I had said it like accept it, handle it, carry on. And she was like, that could be your mantra. And I was like, you're literally right. Because literally that is the key to, not the key to life, but the key to living a happy life. Because you can apply that mantra to literally anything, any challenging obstacle that life faces you with, you apply that mantra. And here's an example. Me, for instance, let's say my job. I love my job, but my job is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. My job has its ups and downs with managers and certain coworkers, customers. It's not always the best, right? So, what do I do in that term? In this present moment, and in this month, like accept it, handle it, carry on doesn't have to apply for all eternity. It could just be for a couple months, a couple weeks. It doesn't have to be in the long run. It could just be for however long you want it to be. So right now in this moment, I've accepted the fact, okay, this is not somewhere that I want to be. I love it, but I also dislike it. I don't like all my coworkers, but I love it. This is what I need right now, especially with me living on my own. Yeah, I need a job. Duh, I need a job. What else I'm gonna do? So that's when I'm like, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Now, how do I go forth? Am I gonna stay at this job? Am I gonna tolerate it? Am I gonna not necessarily deal with it, but am I gonna deal with it? And am I gonna carry on with my work, with my day, with my life? Is this what I want to do for now? Might as well. Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't hate it. I've hated a job before. I have worked at places that I actually hated. This job doesn't really compare to that. So I tolerate it. And then I carry on. Literally, that's it, that's all. Literally. And it's something so simple about it, which made me think about how so not simple life can be sometimes. Like life can be sometimes whenever we're faced with obstacles, it can be like, oh my god, how am I going to handle this? What am I going to do? Am I going to shut down? Am I going to overthink? Am I going to overreact? Am I going to do this, that, and that? When the answers are always within us. We always know what we need to do. We always know. And that's because of our inner I think that's just because it's something like everyone is capable of. You just have to find it. I don't know how to explain that. Like, I feel like everyone, I don't know. Maybe that's something that I'll have to talk about another day. I have to find the words for it. I don't have the words right now. But we know the answers to our lives. We know the answers to what we need to do. But sometimes it's hard to say them out loud. Sometimes it's hard to find the urge. Sometimes it's hard to find the want. Especially when you're in situations like living situations, work situations, where you just feel so drained and so like unmotivated to even attempt to open a new door to more to possible stress, to possible heartbreak, to possible debt, stuff like that. People don't want to put themselves in unnecessary stuff. But at the same time, like I said, and this all correlates back to the simplicity of accept it, handle it, and carry on. Look at what you've been faced with. Look at your current situation in life. Look at my current situation. I've accepted it. This is where I'm at right now. Am I doing better or am I doing worse? I'm doing better. Handle it. What do I do next? What can I do next? What is it that I want? What is the lifestyle that I want to achieve? What am I going to do to get there? I'm handling that business and I'm carrying on. I'm just being. And sometimes it's not hard. It's our minds. It's always our minds. We humans are their biggest haters sometimes. I know I can be my biggest hater. Y'all heard me in the beginning where I said I recorded this video like 10 times and never posted it. Doubting myself, not having enough faith in myself, not having enough courage in myself. I've accepted that I don't like this video, so now I'm gonna re-record it for the 10 millionth time, handling it, recording it again, carrying on, letting it sit in the files for weeks and weeks. That is my current state of being with this situation. But this one, I can record it, I can edit it to where it kind of sounds like I'm making sense, but also it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't always have to make sense. It doesn't always have to make sense. It doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't have to have the best quality. It doesn't have to have the best. It's nice to, but at the same time, it's just the reality of me. It's not always going to be the best, and I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. I'm still going to record the video, and I'm still finna post it. And that's all that is to life. We can't continue to make life harder and more challenging than it already is, because life is a challenge. Life is going to be hard. Sometimes we look at lives from the outside and it kind of seems so sweet and so easy. Life is not easy, and the older we get, the more we realize how it's not that easy. And I'm not about to sit here and be like, people that have things handed to them, blah, 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 whatever. They have their own hardships. They have their own things that they face. If it's something that you want, see, I don't know how I got to that. That just shows y'all how my brain be working sometimes. But that also shows how I kind of just connect everything to one. Like, everything is connected. Every struggle, every joy, every reason as to why I am the way that I am is all connected to one thing in my brain. I just don't have the words for that right now either. But like I said, don't overwhelm yourself with things that you already know the answer to. That's like sitting looking at a worksheet, and the last question or the last answer is 2 + 2 = what? And we're stressing. We're trying to figure out what the answer is. We know what it is, but we don't want to get it wrong, because if we get this wrong, then we fail the test. But we know the answer, but we're scared. Just answer the question. You need to redo the test, and just redo the test. It's fine. It's okay. You'll get it. I think that sums up the point that I'm trying to get across, not just to the audience as well, to you guys, but also to myself. 1, stop looking at other lives. Stop looking on the outside and look at yourself within. Don't ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? But what else could I be doing to do better for my inner self? Stop being an outsider all the time and make sure that you're an insider within yourself more than an outsider, looking into the lives of others. We can never really look into the lives of others and see why they do what they do, when they do it, how they do it, and what drives them. They can tell us, yes, but people lie. Not only people lie, but people also don't tell us everything. Take care of you, take care of your inner, and do what you can do to be the best that you can be. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. If it made sense, go ahead and let me know. If it didn't, let me know. Hey. And yeah, I'll do more of these definitely the more I go to my therapy sessions. And yeah, hope you guys liked it. Bye.